Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel Physics with Oliva. Today we will discuss another problem. Before starting the problem, I will request you to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Let's start today's problem. Before starting the problem, I will discuss some theory portion so that you can understand the problem easily. Suppose this is a battery and two capacitors are connected in series with the battery. Okay, this is the battery, this is the first capacitor C1 and this is C2. Okay, and in the next picture I will draw where two capacitors are connected in parallel with the battery. This is the battery V, this is the first capacitor C1 and this is the second capacitor C2. Okay, now we can say when they are in series combination, then the charge in the first capacitor and the charge in the second capacitor both are same, that is Q. And when they are in parallel combination, then suppose Q charge is coming out from here, it will get Q1 charge and it will get Q2 charge, where Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 for parallel. Okay. And another thing, V is the potential difference of the battery. This will be divided between these two capacitors. This is V1 and this is V2. We can write V is equals to V1 plus V2. And for parallel capacitor, this is V1 and this is V2. But one thing is different here, that this V1 is equals to V2 and this is also equals to the potential of the battery. You have to remember these two factors. For many problems, this will be helpful to you. And we all know the equation of the C equivalent. For this case, this 1 by C equivalent is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. And for this case, for parallel, C equivalent equals to C1 plus C2. We all know the C equivalent equation, but many of you do not know this equation. So you have to remember this also. This will help you in many problems. Okay, now I will start today's problem. This concept will be helpful to our problem. Here we can see 5 capacitors are connected in series combination, right? So here we can write this is V1, this potential is V2, this is V3, this is V4 and this is V5. And we have seen that this 30 volt is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4 plus V5. But here we can see another fact, that all capacitors have same value of capacitance. So we can say that this V1 is equals to V2 is equals to V3 is equals to V4 and equals to V5, right? As the capacitance are same, the potential 30 volt will be distributed equally among them. So we can write it as V. So from here we write it 30 is equals to V plus V plus V plus V plus V. This is 5V is equals to 30. From here we get V equals to 6 volt. That means the potential difference across each capacitor is 6 volt, right? Now you can see here it is asked that we have to calculate the potential difference between these 2 points X and Y. So here we see this is V2, this is V3 and this is V4. We know V2, V3, V4 all are equals to V. So Vxy is asked, which is equals to V2 plus V3 plus V4. That means that is equals to 3V. We know the value of V is 6 volt. So we will write it as 6 volt. From here we will get 18 volt. So this will be the correct answer. I hope you understand. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. Please subscribe the channel. Thank you everyone.